light at the end of the tunnel. Okay, when defeat the Depleters. We're gonna get the little icon for this. Oh, no, I'm in intro, so I gotta do this myself. Depleters. Aggressive opponents that get in close and restore some of its health at the expense of its opponents with each successful assault. Its technique allows you to immediately respond to attacks with the counterattack. Weak to shock and resistant to splash. Weapon is Draining Dart, has a 30% chance to crit. Technique is Evil Counter Blow, which takes 2 turns to recharge. We already know how Counter Blow works. Decent range on that one too, by the way. Movement is pretty limited, but that's probably just the area this guy's at. Depleters are a pretty strange enemy because they're actually really aggressive, which makes sense. They have pretty high damage, especially for where we are in the game right now. I do get these guys confused with an enemy that we'll encounter later on, and I'm kind of dreading when they actually do show up because they do mix them up. I don't know why, but I just genuinely do. Another detail about Depleters is that their icon shows them having a blue face, but I don't know if I can get like a good angle with one of these guys. Yeah, here you go. But their actual face is pink. I think that's a carryover. I think they changed that last second. I don't know why they did. But as a result, they really do look like Chris from Deltarune. So we gotta defeat 5 of these guys. They're weak to shock. Let's see. We did get a new spark last time, but I completely hit the wrong button. I'm really in the mood to try it out, so we're gonna bring Mario in. Decent range on these guys, so how about we bring in... I still kinda want to keep using Rabbids Rosalina, but at the same time, I do want to mix it up a little bit. Bring these guys. Everybody has 2 orbs, so let's see. We increase crit chance, or we can max out his movement. I'm just gonna do that. Luigi, I'm kind of waiting to give you another Steely Stare charge because Steely Stare is really good. Mario, increase hero site damage. I can only do that once. I can also increase your critical hit chance, which would be pretty nice. Let's do both. As for Sparks, I think we're looking decently well. Athlete. Set their weak to shock. I don't know why the heck I would give shock to Luigi, but I guess that's what I'm doing. Well, a shock dash. Resistant to splash, weirdly enough, even though they don't use splash, they use vamp, but vamp is kind of a strange one. I don't know if I brought this up, but vamp has... There's no enemies weak to it, but there's also no enemies that resist it. As for weapon skins, we got you a new one. Luigi is sadly still lacking. So, unfortunately, we can't all rock vintage, so we're just gonna have to play it like this.
Oh, too easy!
Alright, so we got 5 Depleters to knock out. I guess it'd be safer to get Luigi to the right. So... We can move around decently well with these bounce pads. That is a flaming stooge up there. I'm gonna have Mario to see if he can take him out.
Alright!
Attack in midair. Okay. This thing Z-Arc is gonna dash this guy. That gets rid of him. We're not really in the best spot to really be counterattacking. I might actually want to have Luigi not attack this turn. That's both Mario's shots gone. There is a one guy over there I'm kind of scared about. Oh, that's not enough. If it helps Luigi, I'm gonna have to do this. Because I think Luigi can finish him off with a dash. No, I can't because his damage is terrible.
Oh, yeah!
Activate Steely Stare. And Mario, I guess I'm just gonna leave you out in the open because I want to see you counter blow one of these guys. Alright, let's play ball.
Whoa! Ooh, you're on my list. Take it easy.
It did a lot of damage to him, but that was still funny to watch. It's kind of like when you saw like two Smashers get into a fight back in Kingdom Battle. Let's see. I need to make someone vulnerable. I'm gonna activate this real quick. Regen. Need to get over there to him. How am I gonna do that? Did say Mario. Did give Mario a shock, so I think this is probably the smart decision. If Luigi can dash this guy. Really, Mario? Unbelievable.
Here we go!
Was it not a good angle, or what was that?
Alright!
And he's dead, okay. That sucked.
I'm doing this!
Let's see, can I reach anybody with Luigi here? No. The players do have pretty short ranges, all things considered, like a hostile version of like... Well, most cloaked enemies usually try to keep their distance, but these guys are pretty hostile. Granted, most enemies in this game seem to try to keep their distance.
Wahoo! I'm a jump!
Platforming, get all the way over here. I still haven't showed off Magnet Dance. Actually, I'm pretty sure it is just called... Okay. It is just called Gather Round, but I haven't really had a need to show it off yet, because the enemies are still pretty spread out. Mario, I think we're just gonna activate this again. And then just activate a spark. Sometimes this is just way better to do with Mario, just have him activate the spark and then do that. It's weird because you would assume you want him moving most of the time, but that's just how the game works. Let's see if this contradicts each other. He's out in the open. Mario may get... Actually, this is a flaming sphere, so he's fine. He's resistant, but Mario's also resistant. Okay, we have just these two to take out. I am curious. If I do hit... I doubt this can reach him. So where is this gonna put him to? He is gonna go the long way around. It does have a limited amount of time that it can work, but they can get dragged pretty far. Well, his counter blows up, so I'm just gonna do this. Activate that. Luigi, I'm gonna have you shoot him and hopefully stay hidden behind your rock. Okay, good, he's out of range.
Undefeated.
Well, I mean, there's gonna be something coming out of that hole, so I'm not too sure if I would want... Mario could be in trouble. Forget it.
Whoa! Take it easy. All right. Wait.
Okay, he's fine. It's a flaming stooge. And we should win. Walk up here. Punch the crap out of you.
Never in doubt.
And we're golden. Oh, okay. I'm about to say, I don't think glitter is supposed to look like that. Everyone got a level up. I haven't used Peach in a while. That's a character I want to bring. Either this episode or next episode. Okay, we're in Palette Prime now. And we're already at the tentacle.
That round fella?
A round fella, a friend of yours?
Oh, mama.
We can ask you the same thing about that stone-faced but oddly attractive woman.
Spark Hunter.
Spark Hunter, name's Bedrock. She's no friend of mine.
Bowser's no friend of ours either. Does a lot of kidnapping of Princess Peach. Still, we can't leave him to the dark mess, can we?
The Fallen King. Let's go in there and save Bowser.
For all his strength, even the mighty Bowser is helpless in the dark mess dimension without a spark-powered weapon.
We do have a weapon we can spare. It was designed for Rabid Mario, but proved too heavy for him to wield effectively.
No.
Not true, it chafed my skin. Ah, yes! For Rabid Mario, this big mean-looking thing. I wish it did that much damage. Blast through the Bedrock. Defeat Bedrock. Okay, so this is my favorite fight in the game. I'm not kidding. This fight specifically.
I've got it.
And once again, he's not talking here. Bedrock is too strong for her attacks to cause much damage. Try luring her onto one of those explosive traps first. And I got something I gotta show you guys after this fight, okay? I'm gonna do it regularly, but I still got something to show you, Smucks. So, Bowser is our newest teammate. Hang on, heroes. Bowser, Overseer. Bowser shines when launching area attacks and spawning minions to do his bidding. We have the Bowzooka, fires one explosive projectile that deals damage through a target throughout the target area, ignores partial cover. This is the other half of Yoshi I was talking about. In fact, he's actually pretty similar to Yoshi in this game. He's pretty similar to that because, holy crap, it's like undeniably obvious. So yeah, the Bowzooka, it's just the bazooka from the last game, or Boazooka. We also have the Rabid Mecha Koopas. Summon 3 Rabid Mecha Koopas to chase the closest target and explode on contact. When foe moves in close, boom. This is Luigi and Rabbid Peach's Sentry from the first game, except really reworked. Instead of having one sentry with a decent health that does a lot of damage, instead it's multiple sentries with low health that do low damage. It has its uses, especially for triggering villain sights, but there's only really 2 enemies in the game to do that. They can also distract pretty well, but keep in mind these things can get a little finicky. Let's go to Bowser's skill tree. His health skill tree is the same as everybody. He has glide boost, and then we have damage landing. Upon his first landing during a turn, Bowser generates area damage. Like I said, he's the Yoshi of this game. This is Yoshi's ground pound. It'll deal a little damage to enemies in an area. You get landing boost, increased damage, and landing size, which well, landing boost too, but it's the size of the area damage. This is the Bowser. This is his critical hit chance. Bowser's kind of weird because he's a character that deals really bad damage. But when he crits, it deals insane amounts of damage. You can see there it does 210% damage on a crit. It's super strange. Then we have weapon range, pretty good, all things considered. Damage drop-off, similar to Peach, this drops off the damage from a distance whenever he deals it. Demolition, Bowser's Bazooka shatters destructible cover with one shot. Destroys, destroys covers, great opening. We have Rab Mecha Koopa's cooldown. Then we have the damage they deal. Then we have Fire Rabid Mecha Koopas, which is just going to be an absolute... I'm just going to call them sentries because that's just an absolute mouthful. They deal the burn super effect. It's kind of a way of giving Bowser like effectively a third spark. These things can be pretty good, but this is an ability you might want to turn on and off depending on the situation. And increasing the basic number for these guys, so... I'm just going to go through and just give him... I'm basically going to invest a lot into his Bazooka. Don't think I really need to invest anything there. Let's cool down the turn, increase their damage, and increase their numbers. Do I want to give them the landing? Sure, I will. I mean, Rab Mario's pretty bad characters for this fight. I think I'm actually going to swap them out. Where instead, I did say I was going to use Princess Peach a little bit more. She's also not a good character for this fight, but what you gonna do? More barrier charges, that's good. Luigi still can't get him another shot in the Steely Stare. Mario, you're basically fine. Let's get some sparks around. Bowser, like I said, we want to increase crit chance. We don't really have too many sparks that increase crit chance. I guess I'll just give him some stuff. And Princess Peach, you get... We don't really have a lot of sparks. Sparks aren't really all that available until later. Do that. Actually, we don't have enough for that, so I'm not even gonna bother. Alright, well, let's get into the actual fight. Let's go check out Bedrock here. Bedrock, incredibly strong, viciously stomps opponents and then leaps out of reach. When hit, becomes enraged and will pursue her assailant, rushing headlong to whoever lay in her path. Resistance to burn. Aftershock, enemy assaults trigger an immediate stomp attack, cause area damage. Movement, she can jump on you similar to a squasher. And cover crasher, she obliterates anything she walks through, similar to a giant enemy. So let's just open up with these. I love how not intimidating these things are. Yeah, they're barely doing any damage to her. That's because your goal is, as Beepo said, to get her in a position where... I don't know how the heck that said was going to deal damage to me. You want to try to lead her to one of these traps. Bowser is not really in the best spot. She jumps and then she stomps. So we gotta use that to our advantage. We gotta lead her. Completely forgot to heal before this. That ain't good. First trap is gonna be a little tricky to set off. can still hopefully get Peach a boost. I am doing this like incredibly wrong, by the way. You don't want to do this. This is supposed to be a more slower and slow-paced fight. I'm kind of rushing here. So, shoot this. She's on the trap. Blows her back to the middle. And now we have to repeat that ad nauseum.
Oh yeah. Let's go.
Yeah. Mario may actually be screwed here because he would need. Oh, okay, this ain't good. Mario may be screwed here. I mean, we're dealing damage, but it's not like the damage we want to deal. Mario's dead because I forgot to heal. Nitwit. Army does kind of just want to restart, and in fact, I think I will. Let's just restart battle. Drop my phone. And then I just want to back up Mario a little bit. He should be on the trap. Bowser is going to fall here, but that's fine. Okay, so far so good. We still need to go on the last trap. Or there's two more. That little bit of distance she walks could actually be pretty life-saving. All these are actually gonna get Bowser, so that's kind of terrifying, but... Okay, he is very close to death. Really wish these stinking Mecha Koopas did not eat up time like they do. He is really close to death, but so is Bowser. I've been using Bowser as bait basically this whole time. Let's see. Not gonna tell me when those guys are spawning? Okay, they're spawning underneath me, didn't mean that. The game freezes when this happens, by the way. I think it's trying to tell me that I can't summon anymore, but it's just not for some reason. Okay. So I kind of don't want to put Bowser in the position where he can get hurt. I still need him. Maybe this is going to be pretty risky, but if I do this... I mean, I don't need that, but sure. It keeps her moving. There's so many Goombas. Alright, she's on the thing. I'm gonna have Peach fly over, and Bowser, I want you to get the hell out of here. Because Peach is going to take the shot. Almost done. Now let's all start migrating into the last trap. I'm gonna have to cut out so much of this stuff because it is literally just me flying for like the entirety of it. They really give you a lot of movement here because it's like it's all about positioning. But it is also just like so boring just doing this. Still my favorite fight though. I like in spite of the sheer boredom I'm feeling. I have items. Why don't I use them? They give me these. And I keep saying how good they are. And then it's like I never use them. I literally picked up a mushroom bag. I swear I'm my own worst enemy. I kind of want to save my attack depending on if I can get her over here this turn or not. Last one has a giant gap in the middle, so it's really hard to tell. Okay, let's see if Peach can get a waste to move in a bit here. See if we can pull her diagonally. Really? Shoot her in the face! Oh, that counts! All clear! Purified Darkness Energy Crystal obtained. I didn't realize we all used all the Mushroom Kingdom characters for that fight. And an entry on Bedrock, which I'm going to be reading next time, because this episode's going on for really, really long. It's going to be a pain to edit down. Well, wimps, a thank you would be nice. I did save your lives just now.
Never mind all that. What are you doing here, Bowser?
Looking for Cursa, same as you. He corrupted my army of weak-minded imbeciles, and I want them back. All three of them.
Beepo, by allowing Bowser to join us, our mission success rate increases by 11.34%.
Not listen to that.
The estimated probability given to pigs sprouting wings and flying.
Give it a few thousand years, it could happen. Sounds like it. Sounds about right. No wonder why you're trying to trick me into leading your little Wisp Brigade.
Absolutely not. I don't care what the odds are. Right, Mario?
Don't worry, I promise not to pound you into bits until after I pummel Cursa and rule the galaxy again. Fallen King! Holy crap. I really need him in this episode. This has gone on for a bit. Star bit. Yeah, I'm not funny.